G'day guys, Lord Al in the shed. Been a bit cool down here, so I haven't done much. So what I will show you is where I'm up to with it, okay? But the main feature is the 9F. The little Bluetooth chip got deleted. So what I'll do is show you where I'm up to with the bridges, okay? And I've got a lot more to do on it yet, nowhere near. But the weather hasn't been playing ball. But the first week, I was ill. Got the lurgy, all this coughing and spluttering and all that. Got that. Anyway, I got over that, and then the frosts come. So I didn't want to go painting and gluing and all that because it's just too cold. Nothing would work, would it? So, without further ado, let's get into the film, and I'll show you where I'm up to with the new bridges, and then I want to demonstrate the 9F with the new ESU chip. Okay? Alright, let's get into it. Right, in this update, I want to show you where I'm up to. Now, in the last update you saw me taking that corner out, clean it all up, and I recorked it like that. That is one roll of cork there. You spread it all out, do it all in one go. 2.5mm, you don't need any thicker, it's just a waste of money. 2.5mm is just enough, and it's the right depth for putting your track pins in. Okay, you haven't got to go gluing it down and also just some people, never mind. Right, so the bridges are in. I've gone with that colour, and as you can see, the back scene's in. And I've gone with this Canadian mountain range. Now, I tried all sorts of colours on these bridges, and boys, it got a lot of paint on it, and I've gone with this grey. In the end, I'd spent enough money and I thought, that'll do. Okay? Now, I've been experimenting with doing some coping stones, and they were the Metcalf paving slabs on there, so no, I don't think it's going to work. Do without. This section, I've worked it all out, I've got it all in my head to fix, and I've got to do all the points down here and track work down there. Okay, so once I get all that sorted, it'll all come to fruition in the end. But this side's done now, as far as I'm aware. I've got plans to put stuff underneath the bridges, so that'll get sorted in the near future. Got ideas for that. So, but the main problem was it's just been too cold, and if you try to do anything down here, or painting or gluing, it's just too cold. So hopefully next week I can move on again and scrape all the ballast off down there, get it all level again, and reset all that track in there. Because there I've got to put a set of points in there, crossover points, which I changed round from the other side. So once I've cleaned all the track up around there, get the mess out of the way, then I can get stuck into doing the final section. And then once that's done, we're all linked up. Okay? But the main thing I want to show you in this film is the 9F. Okay? The Bluetooth chip give up. So what I'll do is show you now. Okay? Right guys, I have now fitted this 9F with the ESU Locksound 5 sound chip and files, and the file is a Wheel Tappers file from the wheel tappers. There we go, DCC sound. If I got it in there, there we go. Version 5 decoders, wheel tappers, DCC sound. Okay, and there's 25 functions on this chip. Now, as you can hear, all I've done is turn the sound on, turn the heater off so you can hear this better. And it'll do stationary sounds on its own. Sometimes it does coal shoveling. Sometimes you'll hear the coupling sounds. Sometimes, see that now, it's altered it. Sometimes you'll hear the blow-off valve. And it's doing this completely random. It's already in the chip. All I've done is turn the sound on. Yeah. Now on this chip, you got the usual sound on and off, whistle 1 and 2, puff, clash, all that. And you've got F5 is braking, so you can use it if you're going to overshoot the station and whatever. You can use it to brake, but there's also an emergency brake on it, which stops it a lot quicker. F7 is injector. As you can hear, F8 automatic uncoupling, so that'll do a shuffle. 2 and 7 off, push 8. And that did that, just all that movement there, just on F8 alone. So if you've got an uncoupling ramp, you've backed in or drove in, whatever way, all you do is push F8. I'll demonstrate that again. Push F8. That's what it does. So you don't have to mess about, especially if you've got automatic uncoupling systems. Coal shoveling, wagon buffer clash, guards whistle, curve squeal at low speed, water filler, safety valve. F15 is cylinder drain cocks, and they only work at low speed. Once you've got it up to speed, they turn off automatically. F16, if you want a louder chuff, lock in F16 and it simulates under load all the time, so you get a louder chuff as you're going along. Otherwise, you get a fairly loud chuff to accelerate, and then it'll settle down into its own rhythm, and it's quieter. Still with the chuffs, but not as loud. There's actually a wheel tapper, a man that goes around with a wheel tapper on F24. You've got coach door slams. What else are there? F19 is turn off stationary random sounds, which you're hearing now. But what I want to demonstrate to you now is it was pointed out to me directly as soon as I put the other one on with the old chip. Right, I took the old chip out, and this was the speaker that come out of it. And to be honest, what can you get out of a sugar cube? And that's the box, and it was actually two-sided taped to the inside of the tender. But that was the speaker. Now, the one that Roads and Rails supply, the speaker is this big. It's the same size, but bass enhanced, as they call it, but not as deep. So it fits in perfect. All you do is take this off, which is just two-sided tape, just peel it off and slide into place the new speaker. And this is the old Bluetooth speaker. Okay? What's gone wrong with it? I have no idea, and I'm not interested in it, because we've been down this route before, haven't we, with Hornby, with sound chips. Remember the trouble we used to go to just to get a TTS sound chip to run properly. And you can't get well, they stopped making them, didn't they? So doesn't that prove something? If it was any good, they would still be making them, but obviously they don't make them anymore, and you can't get them for love of money. So I went down the route of buying an ESU Locksound 5 wheel tapper sound for this, because I am not going to spend money on these type of things, or spend hours and hours downloading and re-uploading and all that and programming, and it's not worth the toss. So I bit the bullet and we got this. Now, as I was saying, back to the first thing was pointed out to me with the old Bluetooth chip. Oh, the sound's not in sync with the wheels. And I must admit it wasn't. In fact, for every chuff you got, the wheel went round 2 rotations just to get one chuff. Now, if I set this to speed step 2 out of 28, okay, watch this. Stop. Now, 4 chuffs per rotation. Did you count? We'll go in reverse. Okay. Speed step 2 again. Plus you can hear the steam chest blowing off. So how can you fault that? I don't think you can. It's spot on, to be honest. Really, and I should go round with the oil can as well. Haven't done it since I got it. Well, there you go. An ESU. And what I'll do now is set it off on speed step 12. Okay. I'll handheld the controls. There. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like I said, if you push F16, you get a louder chuff. Was it under load? And I've noticed if you turn the speed dial up a little bit, it actually increases the sound momentarily. Did you hear that? The chuff's got louder and then it settles back into its rhythm. And what I'll do now is I'll fetch it in here and we'll fetch it down to a halt on the brakes. She's in the door. Hit the brakes, F5. Now if I show you, it's still on speed step 15 out of 28, okay? All I'm going to do now is release F5. Okay, F5's off. Did you hear that settle into the rhythm there? How much more can you get to near perfection, you know? Like I say, that's not particularly quick. It's half speed on the dial. Still got the firebox flicker. I rest my case. Now, if I bring it to a halt without the brakes, I'll turn speed off now. She's now coasting. The control's on 0. And there you go. What more can I say? It's, the train, the 9F, Hornby, I like it. But you've got to put the right chip in it. That's all I'm saying. That's my personal opinion. I've tried the old Bluetooth system, failed on me. Like I said, I'm not going down that route. We've been down that route with TTS, not going again. If you're going to do it right. And if there's any doubts of what you want or need, just speak to Richard at roadrunrails.uk. He's got his website there, and you can pick and choose what you want. What sort of sounds, what sort of speaker, and if you're in any doubt, you can send it to him, and he will fit it for you. And what I found with the tender, it's not what it says in the instruction books, 2 screws and it's all apart. No, it's a bit more difficult than that. Trust me. Anyway, job's done. I'm happy, and I've got a proper sounding steam train. There you go. See? Putting some coal up. Completely random sounds while it's stationary. You haven't got to go turning the F numbers on. So everything you require, apart from lights, that's the only thing it lets it down. There's no front lights, which is a shame. The rest is, it's good. It's good. It's a nice train to have in the collection. But putting sound chips in is expensive. You can't get away from it. If you want the best, you got to pay for the best, haven't you? And ESU Loxan 5 is one of the best. There's plenty of others out there. But the other thing with this, with the ESU Loxan 5 chip, there is 2 years warranty. So if you get a problem, keep your receipt, and there's a 2-year warranty on it. It says on the box somewhere. I think it says on it in the book. Does it say on here? No, I've read it somewhere. I've definitely read it somewhere. Anyway, that's irrelevant now. I am chuffed to death with that. And what I'll do now, I'll do the safety valve just to let it know. And there you go. Like I said, if you leave it long enough, it does that automatically. Okay. Take it away and let's call it a day. Speed step 2. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. More updates.